an inmate at the Douglas County Jail. To accept this call, press 0. To refuse it. This call is from a corrections facility and is subject to monitoring, recording, and the location of your phone will be obtained. For more information about our privacy policy, please visit www.connectnetwork.com. After the beep, press 5 to accept this call. This call is from a corrections facility and is subject to monitoring, recording, and the location of your phone will be obtained. Stay on the line to accept this call. Thank you for using GTL.
Is that the recording of this call? Is there any information for me?
No, I just stuck an envelope in the mail that's headed towards you.
Okay. The envelope that I sent to you that had the thumb drive in it, do you still have it?
No, I've already mailed it back, but I copied everything on it.
Do you have the envelope?
I have no idea. It's probably at the house. I'm in the truck right now.
Okay. If you think about it, if you have it, I was just wanting to verify. They told me they charged me $3.95 for postage to mail that to you. It should have only been $2.50. And I was going to just, if you happen to have it, if you can look and see if there's a meter stamp on there showing how much postage it was.
Okay, I'll try to.
Other than that, Other than that, there were two documents that you got with that big envelope. They were printed in small print, front and back. On the top of the first page, it says the Uniform Commercial Code used by the courts, not only in the U.S., gives them jurisdiction only over corporations. And on the third page of that, it says void judgment, and it gives some court cases, or Supreme Court cases. One is, it says, inasmuch as every government is an artificial person, an abstract, and a creation in the mind of the mind only, a government can interface only with other artificial persons. The imaginary having neither actuality nor substance is foreclosed from creating and attaining parity with the tangible. The legal manifestation of this is that no government, as well as any law, agency, aspect, court, etc., can concern itself with anything other than corporate artificial persons and the contracts between them. And this is a Supreme Court ruling. So this will give people a clue as to verifying that they're dealing with corporations. That's why they're coming after the all-cap corporate entity that they're trying to get money out of from their trust fund, but they're holding you as trustee for it, and you're just not exposed to the truth about what they're really doing. They're not going to tell you because then they don't get any money out of it. They're a bunch of robbers and thieves and kidnappers.
Yeah, well, it's the same thing you talk about as far as government posing as a corporation or corporation posing as government. That same discussion comes out of Ed Brown, David Hinkson, Russell Landers with the Montana Freeman, and they work very hard to silence all of you guys. And I'm sure that there must be some truth. Yep.
If those people that claim
You have 60 seconds remaining.
If anybody that claims they've got success, please show us the case. Provide a case where somebody was charged with a criminal act and show us what they did to get their case dismissed. And, then everybody can benefit from it. If they claim they've got a winner, let's, put up or shut up is the way I see it.
Yeah, the guys I just mentioned are all in jail, and they've been tortured and assassinated. Assassination attempts. Anybody on the outside talking about this stuff always wants donations for more legal agenda.
Well, that's fine. Look, if everybody's locked up, nobody can donate anything, though. So if they have something, they need to show it, because it doesn't matter what you donate if you never get anything for your money. It's a fraud anyway.
Yep. Yep.
So they need to either demonstrate it, show us a case, and go from there.
I'm surprised it hadn't hung up on us.
Thank you for using GTL.
Well, I guess it just did. It's impossible to have an in-depth conversation, and if he was to call me and I pay for it, it's like $6 a phone call. So it's impossible to have an in-depth conversation when he pays for it, and it's too expensive when I pay for it. And it's just like they take the middle class in America and they'll crush you between taxation and inflation. So you never have any financial resources to be relevant. And the only people that succeed in the world are those that are on the government dole and getting paid by government subsidies and government money. It used to be 20, 30, 40 years ago that very small percentage of the public worked for the government. But now it's like close to 50%. And we have the Federal Reserve that's paying all these reprobates. And that's how they're making their money, because they couldn't make their money in a true system where you had to work for your value.
That's why they won't stand.
Yeah. But they won't what?
They won't stand because they're being paid not.
Yeah, they won't stand against a corrupt government because they're being paid by the corrupt government. It's called whoring out your soul for filthy lucre. But all glory to God, and we got the victory, and it's God made an interesting world we live in, that's for sure.